Today's the day, guys. We're installing our cabinets.
So we had our well drilled yesterday.
If you're new here, I'm Megan and this is Beau and our daughter Beckett. For 10 months now, we've been living on our land in northeastern Washington while building a shop house. We've had our struggles and we didn't pass inspection. And we've had our successes along the way. But each day we are closer to moving in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join us on this wild ride.
Papa came 2 weekends ago. Papa and Grandma got them all assembled for us. And Beau actually started last night hanging them. Already has the spare bathroom finished. We're working on the master right now. So excited to see these go in. It's starting to feel like a house. The walls are painted. Got some touch-up work to do, but plan is to get all these installed. Papa's coming back this weekend. Hopefully he can get all the fronts put on.
The real strength's gonna be like on the bottom and the sides.
Good for the glue.
On this thing,
Yep.
doing this to this and this to
Oh,
this.
not the back of it?
Yeah, I mean, that'll help,
Gotcha.
but and the back of it too.
Okay.
Oh, this one might mark.
This?
Yeah, the top of it on that mark.
That work?
And that one goes right there.
Is that too far?
Look at the level.
What?
Move it up and down from right here to make it level. Actually, we can probably go right here.
Right there.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Maybe we'll still keep the sinks the same distance off the edge.
In the,
It'll be lined up.
just shift it, and if you shift it towards that way, I would say.
I can't.
Oh, it needs to go that way?
Yeah, if it goes that way, it's gonna be, this would be
You'd
right
have to-
in the middle.
Gotcha.
Right now, this should be on this line,
Right.
which would put it like there. So I wanna put this on this part.
Right. Okay. I think it'll be fine.
Good choice.
It was absolutely gorgeous this morning. I didn't tell about 10 minutes ago. And now it's a downpour. Spring weather in Washington. So we're hard at it. Papa showed up. He's here to help for the weekend again because he's fantastic. I know I've said this before, but if you don't have a Papa, you need to get one. You can't have mine. Anyways, while they work on the installation, I am working on gluing in. So they gave us these backers for when you screw them together. They go on the back, so I'm gluing them into place and then securing them with like a little batting nail. All 3 bathrooms are hung everything for those that are installed. So, and when I say everything, I mean everything but the door fronts. Everything else is installed. We'll hopefully get to the fronts tomorrow. We're currently working on the kitchen, which I'm most excited about. I'm ripping up the floor covering where the cabinets are going down, and it's so nice to see the floor again, and just to see everything, you know, the walls are painted, the cabinets are going in. It is finally looking like more than just a shell, and I couldn't be more excited. But while they're hard at work, I'm gonna take a quick second, make them a snack. It's important to keep your workers fed. Can't listen to them whine, so I'm gonna do a little movie magic here and put you in time lapse, and you can watch the boys get the cabinets in the kitchen installed.
Well, it says the stove's 29 7/8 and it wants a 30-inch opening. Getting used to that?
It's so nice how easy they pull out, like how you just squeeze.
It's probably did vacuum behind it, weighted out.
Good morning, it's Saturday, and Beckett and I are off to Home Depot to get paint for the trim, paint for the doors, and paint for the accent wall in the living room. We left Papa and Beau at home so they can finish installing the cabinets. We got everything done yesterday except the laundry room. I will say these cabinets have been great. They're very sturdy. They're heavy. And putting them together, once we figured it out, it was actually pretty straightforward. I mean, the very first one took us a minute, but after that, Papa kind of just rocked and rolled, and him and Grandma got them all together nice and easy. We did have one show up broken, and it's here now, so Beau and Papa are going to put that together before they do the rest of the installation, because it's the biggest cabinet in the laundry room. Wow, I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, anyways, now installing them has been super simple too. I'm very impressed. We're not affiliated with this company, nor did they sponsor us, but if you want cabinets that are RTA or ready to assemble, the 27E store has a fantastic selection. I'll put a link to what we purchased below. But I mean, so far they've been fantastic. We haven't put any of the fronts on yet. That's the next step, but I am very pleased with how everything turned out. We did end up with a bit of a issue last night. I'm not sure how this happened, but the island in the kitchen grew 10 inches. I don't know if it's because the company went off the specs and of our drawing or of our plans, and if that's how it ended up sizing out or what. The island was supposed to be 10 feet by 4 feet. Now it's 10 inches by 4 feet wide. Luckily, we've got the space, so it's not a problem. It was very easy to fix, or to grow, I guess. It doesn't affect anything, and now I just have an even bigger kitchen island, which I can't complain about. So we're off to get paint, and hopefully we can get all the trim and doors painted today too. We do have all that already. It'd be so nice to get all that in. You guys, it's finally starting to look like a house and not just a shell, and it makes my heart very happy. on the cabinet project. Becca and I ran to Home Depot this morning. Beau and Papa are working on putting the faces on in the laundry room. They got that totally installed while we were at Home Depot. And now I'm cleaning out the cupboards and putting the drawers and the shelves in. That way they're ready for the door faces when they're ready. This drawer system, it's Bloom. They're drawers and hinges. I highly recommend their slow close, but they're super easy to put together and to take off. They're nice, heavy duty. You just push it all the way in, it clicks. And then it soft closes. It's super sweet. And then when you want to pull it off, you just reach under the drawer and those unlatch it. It's way sweet. Push it in, click. Oh, that one's not in all the way. If they aren't nice and flat, they don't like to attach correctly. Let's see if I can do this. If I can figure it out, so can you. All right, kitchen. Oh, I gotta put the shelves in. So these ones sit in, they're recessed, that way there can be stools, but then we still have plenty of storage. I'm gonna go ahead and put these little things in. I'm just gonna put the shelves in somewhere for now. That way they're all in. I'll decide on the height later. I have no idea what's gonna go under here. I don't even, to be honest, I don't even know what kitchen stuff we still have. We got rid of so much stuff when we moved. There's a good chance my kitchen's gonna be half missing things. But, at least this way we have extra shelving, so. Especially since, again, there's no uppers, so the added storage will be nice. I just don't know what we'll need to go in here yet. Probably like decorative trays and stuff that are bottles or pitchers, you know, things that you don't use often. I'm so excited to have this giant island. I've always wanted a huge island. And I don't know if I said this last night or not, but the island actually ended up bigger than we planned. Somehow it grew 10 inches. So now it's 10 inches by 4 feet wide, which is very large. I think I'm just happy for anything other that's not drywalling. It took Beau and I almost 3 months to do all the drywall, including the mudding. Next year. It is a lot. I never would have guessed it was going to take us that long though. But it did. And our deadline is fast approaching.
Pretty square there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's an interesting blue color you picked out there.
You like the blue? I'm gonna go the other way with the water.
Fine tuning.
On straight, line like
Except we want,
perfect.
You guys are
except
pretty
we
good
want
at this.
all of them the same.
They will be.
The hinge side and the gap side. Within 3 thou.
Now listen.
So they told me I'm not allowed to inspect anymore because when I got back from Home Depot, I noticed that they hung, this one cabinet is a different size than the other two, and they put it in the middle just thinking like big, little big, but it's the same size as this, the one that'll hold the sink. So the doors were going to be all different, so I made him change that. And then I was installing the shelves, and I noticed they put them in upside down.
You're
I'm
telling
talking
a
to
story.
I'm
You can't tell stories.
And they said, whatever, leaving it. It's the nice, pretty finished side is up top where nobody can see it. That's all right. Again, if you come into my laundry room and look under my cabinets, you've got problems. But the last thing, there was a finished piece that goes over there that they didn't put in, which would require disassembling the entire thing, shifting it, and then putting it in. So we're gonna botch that piece because it doesn't need to be there anyways. And I'm gonna put wallpaper on this wall. So I'm just gonna cover that. And then you'll never know. You'll never see the screw holes. Right there, Pops? Do they adjust pretty easy?
Nice.
Looks good. It's really bright right there. All right, all the cabinets are clean and ready for the boys. They just finished in the laundry room. Not sure where they're gonna get next, but I am gonna get to painting this. Super excited to see how it turns out. It's reading how dirty it is. What? Do you open the wrong side?
She sits up on that door and watches
here?
me. Yeah.
It's a nice day.
Beautiful day.
I love the wall.
If you go look at it though, it doesn't look bad, but just remember when you paint, your last stroke should always be the same direction, and you can tell that.
And do it with a pull.
Down a little.
Down?
Down, 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 down. Up. Yep.
Can it go your way?
I've got about a 16th. Are you hanging over?
Nope, I got a 16th.
Back on the dreaded spice rack.
It was the worst to build, and it's gonna be the worst to align. They got almost too much adjustment in this.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are almost done.
I'm running on a board.
Running out of what?
Boards, which is good.
That's the point, right?
Come look at these little drawer things. If you have to do any amount of drawer faces, I would recommend getting
Those little clamp things?
little Husker News right here.
Were those Papa's?
Yeah. So we got all the cabinets finished up. Obviously in the kitchen here. Megan started ripping up the floor protector. And she got our wall painted here. It's Sunday afternoon. Gonna relax a little bit. Gotta go back to work tomorrow, but I'll take you out here. She's transplanting her garden starts. So, although we may not be sitting on the couch, we're not working, so we'll call that relaxing.
There you go. You're the dirt helper?
Yeah, I'm the dirt.
Okay. We just split one apart and she had to hold it in her hands. It was really cute. She was like babying it.
That one looks so
There you go.
cute.
Oh, we got another one with.
Mom, can I hold it?
Yep.
Can I hold it?
Let me see if I can get it apart again, okay?
Okay.
He totally stopped and looked at you.
He's a YouTube dog.
She definitely is. Oh. Okay, bring her here. Good job. Gentle. Okay, let go. Good job.
No! You like planting the garden?
Are we planting our garden? Say we're transplanting, huh? We did this. What are we, 3 weeks now? Yeah, we did it when we came back. Yeah, so the very beginning of the month. So about 4 weeks, I guess. Here. Transplanting some of the bigger plants. Oh, here's another one. So they can grow. We live in a colder area, so we can't put them in the ground until like the beginning of June. So some of these plants that are getting a little big, like this is our corn, these are our pumpkins and our zucchini. We're upgrading their pots so they have a little bit more room until they go in the ground. We'll give it till towards the end of May, and then I'll start hardening them, which means you put them outside during the day for a couple days, and then outside in their pots overnight for a few days, and then they're ready to go in the ground. You don't want them to get shocked by putting them in too early.
Get it! We've got a ton of cleanup to do. We've just been holding off on doing any cleanup until we're done with the house, so hopefully 4 or 5 more weeks we'll wrap the house up, and then we can start getting all this outside work done. There's a bunch of leftover lumber that we want to cover to make sure it doesn't go bad. Those poles, the builder forgot that we were going to do a big door right here, so they had to cut this pole out, and I honestly think they just ordered too much too, so it's pretty much ruined now, but we'll cover it and maybe be able to use it for temporary lean-to or something. But we've got all this junk over here needed to get cleaned up. Fence posts, tires, conduit. Hopefully we can get it all organized. The intent is to get all this dirt sifted, and we'll keep some of it for topsoil, but my neighbor wants most of it to build a little berm over at his place to block him from the road noise. So the intent is to have all of this graveled, and then we can park all of our trailers and dump truck and all the junk that my wife doesn't think we need, but we use all the time. So, plus if I get all this shit cleaned out, I can buy more shit. Anyways, it's a nice day. Like I said, Sunday. Worked all morning and get this garden transplanted and maybe take a shower and take it easy. Anyways, like I was saying, it's Sunday afternoon. Gonna finish transplanting the garden and probably just take it easy for the rest of the day. So thanks for coming along. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give us a big thumbs up. It helps quite substantially. Gets us pushed up in the algorithm, and if you don't know, we get paid by views, so if you watch the whole thing, it helps out as well. And even those boring commercials, try to hold out for 10 or 15 seconds. But anyways, have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.
Today's project is deconstructing our doors.